Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to my Quran for Sleep series, where I go through the English translations of surahs. I am now on Surah Al-An'am part 2, so let's just get started. It is He who sends down rainwater from the sky, and therewith produces vegetation of all kinds. He brings forth green crops producing grain piled up in the air, palm trees laden with clusters of dates hanging within reach, gardens of grapes, olives and pomegranates, though their fruit resembles in kind, yet is different in variety. Look at their fruits as they yield and ripen. Behold, in these things there are signs for true believers, yet they make the jinns partners with Allah, whereas He is their creator, and also ascribe to Him sons and daughters without having any knowledge. Glory to Him! He is highly exalted, far above what they ascribe. He is the originator of the heavens and the earth. How could He have a son when He has no consort? He has created everything and is aware of everything. That is Allah, your Rabb. There is none worthy of worship but He, the creator of everything. Therefore worship Him. He is the guardian over all things. No vision can grasp Him, while He grasps all visions. He is the subtle, the aware. Now there have come to you clear proofs from your Rabb to open your eyes. Therefore, anyone who will open his eyes, it is good for his own soul, and anyone who will play blind, it is to his own harm. I am a Rasul, and has not been assigned as a keeper over you. Thus do we explain our revelations over and over again, so that the unbelievers may say, you have learned from someone but not from Allah, and that it may become clear to the people of understanding. Follow what is revealed to you from your Rabb. There is none worthy of worship but He, and turn away from the mushrikeen. If Allah wanted, they would have not committed shirk. We have neither appointed you their keeper, nor made you their guardian. O believers, do not insult those whom these mushrikeen call upon besides Allah, lest in retaliation they call bad names to Allah out of their ignorance. Thus we have made the deeds of every group of people seem fair to them. In the end, they will all return to their Rabb, and then He will inform them of the reality of all that they have done. These mushrikeen solemnly swear by Allah that if a sign came to them, they would most certainly believe in your prophethood. Say, all the signs are vouchsafed by Allah. What should make you understand that if a sign comes to them, they will still not believe? We will turn away their hearts and their eyes from the truth because of their attitude which prompted them to disbelieve in the first place, and we will leave them to wander in their rebellious wrongdoing. Even if we had sent to them the angels, made the dead speak to them, and presented all the different things of the world before them as proof, they would not have believed unless Allah wanted otherwise, and forcing someone to believe is not what He wants. Yet most of them act out of ignorance. Otherwise we made for each prophet enemies, shaitans from among the human beings and jinns. Some of them inspire the others with seductive discourses by way of deception. If your Rabb wanted, they would not have done so. Therefore, leave them on to that which they invent, so that the hearts of those who do not believe in the hereafter may be inclined to what they say, and be pleased with it, so that they can earn what they wish to earn. Say, should I seek a judge other than Allah, when He is the one who has revealed this book with full details? Those whom we gave the book before you know very well that it is revealed to you from your Rabb with the truth. Therefore you should not be of those who have doubts. The words of your Rabb have been completed with credibility and justice. There is no way to change His words. He is the all-hearing, the all-knowing. If you obey other than Allah and His Rasul, then you should know that most of the people on earth will lead you away from the way of Allah, for they follow nothing but guesswork and preach nothing but falsehood. In fact, your Rabb knows best those people who have strayed from His way, and He knows best those who are rightly guided. So, eat of the meat on which Allah's name has been pronounced, if you truly believe in His revelations. Why should you not eat that on which Allah's name has been pronounced, when He has clearly spelled out for you in detail what is forbidden, except in case you are compelled? In fact, many do mislead people by their low desires without knowledge. Your Rabb knows best those who transgress. Eschew all sin, whether open or secret. Surely those who earn sin will soon get due punishment for their wrongdoing. Do not eat of that meat on which Allah's name has not been pronounced, since that is most surely a transgression. In fact, shaitans inspire their friends that they should argue with you, and if you obey them, most surely you will become mushrikeen. Can a person who was dead, ignorant, and whom we raised to life and gave the light to walk with among people, be like the one who is in the depths of darkness, from which he can never come out? Since they treat both of them alike, the actions of the unbelievers seem pleasing to them, and thus in every town we have placed the criminals as their ringleaders to plot therein. They plot Allah, they say, we shall not believe until we are given directly that which is given to the Rasuls of Allah. Allah knows best with whom to entrust His message. Soon these criminals will be overtaken by humiliation and by a severe punishment from Allah for their evil plots. Whomever Allah wills to guide, He opens his chest to Islam, and whomever He intends to send astray, as a result of their arrogance and persistence in sin, He makes his chest narrow and constricted, that at the very idea of Islam, he feels as if his soul were climbing into the sky. That is how Allah places abomination on those who do not believe. This Islam is the way of your Rabb, the straight way. We have spelled out our revelations for the people who reflect, use their common sense. For them, there will be a home of peace with their Rabb. He will be their protector because of their good deeds. On the day when He will assemble them all together, Allah will address the jinns. O assembly of jinns, you seduced mankind in great numbers, and their votaries from among mankind will say, Our Rabb, we have both enjoyed each other's fellowship, but alas, now we have reached the end of our term which you had decreed for us. Then Allah will say, Now hellfire is your dwelling place, and you will live therein forever, unless Allah ordains otherwise. Surely your Rabb is all-knowing, all-wise. Thus we make wrongdoers the comrades of one another on account of what they used to earn. At that time, Allah will also ask, O assembly of jinns and mankind, did not there come to you Rasuls from among you who proclaimed to you my revelations and warned you about the meeting of this day? They will reply, Yes, they did. We bear witness against our own souls. Today, this worldly life has deceived them, but on that day they will testify against their own souls that they were indeed unbelievers. That is because your Rabb would not destroy towns without just cause, while their residents were unaware. All will be awarded ranks according to their deeds, and your Rabb is not unaware of what they do. Your Rabb is self-sufficient, Lord of mercy. If He wants, He can destroy you all and replace you with others as He pleases, just as He raised you from the offspring of other people. Surely what you are being threatened with must come to pass, and you can do nothing to frustrate it. O Muhammad, tell them, O my people, if you don't listen to me, do whatever you want, and I'll do whatever I deem right. You will soon find out who is to gain the reward of the hereafter. assigned as partners of Allah. Their chakra's share does not reach Allah, but the share of Allah is given to chakra. Evil is their judgment. Their chakra have induced many mushrikeen to kill their own children in order to ruin them and confuse them in their religion. If Allah wanted, they would have not have done so. Therefore, leave them and what they invent. These mushrikeen say that such and such cattle and crops are reserved in the name of such and such temple, and no one should eat except those whom we permit. In fact, these restrictions they themselves have imposed. Then there are some animals which they have prohibited from riding or carrying loads, and there are still other animals over which they do not pronounce the name of Allah. They have falsely attributed all these things to him. Soon he will punish them for what they have been inventing. They also say, what is in the wombs of these cattle is specially reserved for our males and forbidden to our females, but if it is stillborn, then all can share. He will punish them for their attribution of such superstitions to Allah. Surely He is all wise, all knowing. Actual losers are those who kill their own children foolishly without knowledge and forbidden food which Allah has provided them, falsely ascribing prohibitions to Allah. Certainly they have gone astray and are not at all rightly guided. It is He who has created all kinds of plants, trellised and untrellised, palm trees, field crops with produce of different kinds, olive trees and pomegranates, similar in kind, yet different in variety. Eat of their fruit, they ripen and give away its due, the rights of poor and needy. Zakah, on the day of its harvest, do not be extravagant. Surely He does not love the extravagant. Of the animals you have, some are for transportation, and some are small for consumption. Eat of that which Allah has provided for you, and do not follow the footsteps of Shaitan. Surely he is your open enemy. Take 8 heads of cattle in pair, male and female, a pair of sheep and a pair of goats, for example, and ask them, of these has He forbidden you the males, females, or what is contained in the wombs of the females? Answer me based on knowledge, not superstition. If what you say is true, likewise ask about a pair of camels and a pair of cows. Of these has He forbidden you the males, females, or what is contained in the wombs of the females? If they answer, then ask them, were you present when Allah gave you these commandments? If not, then who can be more unjust than the one who forges a lie against Allah, so that he may mislead mankind without having any knowledge? Surely Allah does not guide the unjust people. O Muhammad, tell them, I did not find revealed to me anything forbidden to be eaten by one who wishes to eat it, except the meat of an already dead animal, or running blood, or the flesh of swine, for these are unclean or profane meat, on which a name other than Allah has been invoked. Even so, if anyone is forced by extreme necessity, intending neither disobedience nor transgression, you will find your Rabb forgiving, merciful. For those who are Jews, we forbade every animal with undivided hooves, and the fat of oxen and the sheep, except what is attached to their backs, or their intestines, or is mixed with their bones. That was the punishment which was awarded for all their willful disobedience. Indeed, what we said is true. Now, if they disbelieve, you say, your Rabb is the owner of boundless mercy, but his scourge cannot be averted from criminal people. In response to this, the mushrikeen will promptly say, if Allah wanted, neither we nor our forefathers would have committed shirk or could have made anything unlawful. That is how their ancestors rejected the truth in the past until they tasted our punishment. If they say so, then ask them, do you have any evidence that you can put before us? The fact of the matter is, you believe in nothing but conjecture and follow nothing but falsehood. Say, in contrast to your position, Allah's argument is conclusive. If it had been His will, He could indeed have guided you all. Say, bring your witness to prove that Allah did forbid so and so. Even if they so testify, do not testify with them, nor yield to the wishes of those who deny our revelations, disbelieve in the hereafter, and set up others as equals with their Rabb. O Muhammad, say, come, I will recite what your Rabb has forbidden to you, not to commit shirk with him, be kind to your parents, not to kill your children, making the excuse of the inability to support them. We provide sustenance for you and for them, not to commit shameful deeds, whether open or secret, and not to kill any soul forbidden by Allah, except for the requirements of justice. These are the things which He enjoined you, so that you may use reason. Furthermore, your Rabb has forbidden you not to go near the property of an orphan, except to improve it until he attains maturity, and has commanded you to give full measure and just weight. We never charge a soul with more than it can bear. And whenever you speak, be just, even if it affects your own relatives, and fulfill your covenant with Allah. These are the things which He has enjoined on you, so that you may be mindful. He has also said, verily this is my of what they read, or lest you say, if the book had been revealed to us, we could have followed its guidance better than them. A veritable sign has come now to you from your Rabb, as guidance and mercy. Who then is more unjust than the one who denies the revelations of Allah and turns away from them? Very soon, those who turn away from our revelations will face dreadful punishment for their aversion. Are they waiting for anything other than that the angels or your Rabb should come to them? Or are they waiting to be given a certain sign of your Rabb? On the day when that sign of your Rabb appears, the belief will not profit that soul which did not believe before, nor earned any good deeds through its faith. Say to them, wait, if you will, we too are waiting. Surely those who divide their religion and break up into sects and identify themselves as a sect, O Muhammad, you have nothing to do with them. Their case will be called to account by Allah Himself. He will inform them as to what they did. Whoever does one good deed will be given credit for 10 similar good deeds, and whoever does one bad deed will be punished for only one, and no one will be treated unjustly. O Muhammad, tell them, as for me, surely my Rabb has guided me to the right way, the ever true deen, the faith of Ibrahim, the upright, who was not of the mushrikeen. Also say, surely my salah, my sacrifices, my life, and my death are all for Allah, the Rabb of the worlds. He has no partner, thus I am commanded, and I am the first of the Muslims. Say, should I seek another Rabb besides Allah, when He is the Rabb of everything? Every soul will reap the fruit of its own deeds. No bearer of burdens shall bear the burden of another. Ultimately, you will return to your Rabb, and He will resolve for you your disputes. He is the one who has made you the inheritors of the earth, and raised some of you in ranks over others, so that He may test you in what He has given you. Surely your Rabb is swift in retribution, yet He is also very forgiving, merciful. That was part 2 of Surah